DiscoBrain Talks podcast features honest conversations that may include strong language, discussions about mental health, and open dialogue about drugs and alcohol. Listener discretion is advised. Hello everybody, welcome to DiscoBrain Talks. I'm your host Jade Clare and I am with the iconic, legendary artist, producer, DJ, that is Lens.
Hi!
Hello mate, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
There we are.
Doing very good.
You're local to this area. This is welcome to our little studio we've got here.
How nice is this studio? I've got envy, to be honest.
It's all right. You can come and have a little.
Yeah.
Come and have a little
coming
fiddle
round
with what we've got going on in this place. So, I had the lovely pleasure of meeting you. It was a Hospital Records Christmas party, wasn't it?
Oh my! That was it. Was that? Yeah, it was. That was a wild night.
That's where we met. Yeah. It was. I think we bonded. We were over joking about. There was a joke with somebody, and we both joined in. And I was like, "Nice to meet you, JJ. Nice to meet you." And I was like, "Hi." And then from there,
we were just being a bit mental, and I was like, "I love this girl."
Yeah. Then our energy definitely matched that night. Yeah. And then Snowbox.
Yep.
Earlier on in 2024, and that was pretty lovely.
So vibes.
And you were in an igloo and on stage with Charlie T.
Jade actually climbed up a mountain to give me a snow suit.
And we climbed down that mountain.
Yeah, and then we
terrified.
Nearly died at the end of the night. But yeah, that was a special moment.
That was a very good moment. I remember seeing a group of friends who were heading to where you were playing, and I was like, I need to climb up a mountain to go find Lens. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to climb up this mountain. And we did, and it was so great. And then it was just very, very nice, wasn't it? We saw you out on the mountain a few times, out skiing with your mate.
Yeah.
We were like, we're going to Switzerland.
See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, Snowbox is the best. Absolute vibes.
2025?
Yes.
Snowbox?
I'm there.
Line-up's been announced, which is always lovely. But can you tell us more about your music journey? What got you on the decks?
So, I mean, it's nothing really crazy or exciting, but I've always really been into underground music and drum and bass.
Sure.
But going out in my teens was what really spurred it. I think I basically was so into drum and bass, loved digging for music, literally lived for the weekend.
What was your night out when you were 18? Where was you going?
I was in Brighton, so I'm from Brighton way.
Brighton town.
I go to Concord or Patterns.
Nice.
Literally every weekend. I was either seeing dubstep or drum and bass, yeah.
There we go.
And I fucking loved it. It was the best. So yeah, I just got so into that and then became more and more obsessed with the genre. And then I was like, you know what? I actually really want to try and learn to DJ. So learned how to DJ. And then I don't know, I think it came to uni time where everyone's kind of deciding what they want to do.
Sure, yeah.
And I was like, I actually don't want to do any of these subjects at uni. And I'd been to the Brit school, which was media and stuff. I did film and TV and whatever. Liked it, but didn't love it. And I was like, I'm just gonna try and get a job at a label and just really get my teeth into it and learn about the industry. And yeah. So
everyone starts just jumping in.
Yeah.
Because you'd have gone to uni.
Yeah.
And then still had to maybe jump in 3 years later. Well, that 3 years you spent bumping up your career.
Yeah. Well, I actually still worked full time up until literally a year ago. Yeah. And it was I was working in bookings and I did work for a label for a bit. So it's good to do both on the side because you can't do it full time. I couldn't for ages.
Yeah, it takes a while.
It's a lot. And in these day and age, you need money, don't you? So
money does make the
world. Yeah, I need money.
You do. What does music mean to you on a personal level?
That is quite
it's a deep one. It's a deep one.
What does it mean to me? I would say music to me, probably quite generic again, is an escapism thing.
Sure.
I think the best moments of my life have been where you're literally is the word encapsulated? That's not a word, is it?
Encapsulated?
Encapsulated.
Gosh, I'm with you. I was right there on your wavelength. I was like, I know what you mean.
By like a set. Or or if you're at a festival with mates, and it literally makes you not think about anything else in the world. You are just so in the moment, kind of like a form of meditation, I'd say.
100%.
And it just really like takes all the stresses away. I think it's one of the very. I mean, I can't think of anything else that can actually do that, apart from music. To me,
vibrations and stimulation.
Yeah, just all of it. So to me, it's a form of escapism, and I guess just like being able to use it to enhance your mood for whatever you're feeling at any time, whether it's you want to have a little cry or you want to go on a really long car journey and just vibe.
Yeah, soundtrack to your moments.
Yeah,
100%.
exactly.
Right, what was there for you, a set when you were 20, or not that you played, that you saw and you were like absolutely encapsulated? You were like, this is mesmerising, the lights, the music.
I'd say, do you know Dusky? Yes. That the house duo.
Yeah.
They did a live set at Concord, and it's always stuck in my brain. I guess like that live set is also a bit more like. Well,
you're feeling the vibe, aren't you?
Yeah,
it's the atmosphere.
Yeah,
as well.
And it was just incredible, and I just remember being like, whoa.
Yeah.
When they were at their prime, like Deep House was at its prime.
2011, like absolute golden era.
God, take me back.
The Blue Deep House album. What was that album?
Unreal.
That was iconic. How do you feel about the pressures of the music industry on your mental health? It's a big one.
So, I mean, it's
broad.
It is, but it's also just like so relevant at the moment, because I think a lot of people are feeling the same. Like nowadays, it weirdly feels like a popularity contest sometimes because of social media.
Yeah.
And like, obviously when we're growing up, it was all about the music and the performance and watching someone and their presence. And now it's kind of like your presence online and your content and how you have to be constant about it. And it's just like a lot for an artist.
Of course it is.
I mean, it's a lot just in general for like just anyone, just to be constantly being fed content on their feed. But yeah, it's just like a massive pressure, and it's quite scary, I think.
Getting
sometimes.
Up on stage takes a lot anyway.
Yeah.
The energy it takes, and you're jet setting, going from all around anywhere to then get on stage, and then also make sure you're TikToking it, make sure you're putting it everywhere.
Yeah.
So everyone can see. So it's heavy, isn't
and
it?
And especially when you're really not in the mood for it. Like, I love sharing my experiences and what I've been up to and like big moments, but when you're just feeling a little bit anxious or tired or whatever, then to like have to put stuff out and have that pressure is actually really intense.
Cool. We see a lot of artists as well posting on social media going, I'm taking some time out.
Yeah.
Because this is a lot, or postponing tours, or just needing a break because the burnout is real, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think it can like seeing the figures in front of your face like every day, and like having that to compare to, like other artists constantly, like streaming numbers, likes, whatever, comments, constantly being fed. It does like get in your head as much as you probably say, oh no, I don't compare myself. I think you just naturally do.
Well, yeah, but it's a saturated market.
Yeah.
However, there's a natural comparison and natural competitiveness. You're like, oh, I've got a million streams, but someone else has got this, and
yeah,
it is still about the music. Of course, it's still about the music,
it is.
But there's a lot more branches off the tree that need to be fulfilled, and it takes a lot of energy. What strategies have you found more effective in managing stress and anxiety, or any things you put in place?
I think like the main thing that I do is, so a couple of people have actually told me to do this, and it's worked for me. I suffer really bad with imposter syndrome, and I can get it like either before I go on stage or just randomly.
Yeah.
And I've basically started writing down if like something really positive happens in my career, like for example,
number 5 in the chart. Being number 5 in the chart.
Yeah, write down, I'm number 5 in the charts today. this is how it's made me feel. Or I met blah, blah today, like someone that you really look up to, and they said this to me, a really positive thing.
Nice.
Or some comments that you've read about a set or a live stream. Just write them down and have a record of it. And then when you're feeling like really low, just read them back and think, and it just makes you think like, yeah, like, I'm actually sick.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to let this
are.
fucking demon in my head get to me.
Self-reassurance,
Yeah.
isn't it? They call it glimmers, little things, little wins. Like,
Yeah.
even if you get to the gym
Exactly.
and then you only do 10 minutes, you got to the gym.
Exactly.
You gave it a go.
Uh-huh.
And that's all. And then, and also number 5 in the charts. Just gonna drop that in there again because it's amazing. And big congratulations as well.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's to writing things down. You're getting it off your chest, aren't you? Whilst it's
Yeah.
still being personal to you, and you're not having to tell everyone. Because sometimes talking about things is hard. But yeah, the good things you do,
And
everything's a win.
And it's just like getting that positive mindset again and reminding yourself that you are good enough. Especially when you're going to do something like a set, you need to have that positive mind, and you read it back and you go, yeah, okay, cool. And then it's all right.
And you're like, silly.
Silly me.
I was being so silly, and now look at me now. All right. So, how has the process of creating music helped you in managing your mental health? If it has helped at all.
I would say, you know what? Personally, maybe not creating music is what makes me really happy. It's like mixing, I think.
Yeah.
Relaxes me.
Of course.
So if I'm feeling a bit stressed out or whatever, that's my therapy, I think.
100%. You can take it all out.
Again, escapism just makes you stop and concentrate on something else, and like takes your breathing down. Unless you're like, yeah, woo.
Yeah, you're like, why am I really hot? 'Cause
Yeah.
I've been jumping up and down for 45 minutes as well. Well, and if you're blending tunes, and I like to call it making 2 songs make love, or making 3 songs
Making it love.
making it make love, you are also making a new track.
Yeah.
Just by blending tracks.
So
aren't
true.
you, as well.
Yeah.
So you are still creating, and then you'll be like, oh, that inspires me to do this. And
Yeah.
you feel it's like going to the gym. Endorphins, I think.
You need the endorphins. They are the key. And yeah, going to the gym is such a good one. Like, if things are getting on top of you, just go for a walk, go
Yeah.
for a breather, go to the gym,
Get outside.
move around.
Stand up and shake.
Yeah.
Stand up
Do
and
the happy
shake.
dance. I have this
Yeah.
happy dance that I do like this.
The knees.
And I'm always like, if you feel shit, just do the happy dance.
Let's do that.
Even if you look like a freak.
That's another technique. That's another management of stress.
Yeah.
Doing the dance.
Do you not know that?
Yeah. God, oh my God, I've lived under a rock. I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna do that a lot and send you videos.
Yeah.
I'd be like, here I am in Tesco's. Like, just managing
They
the
ran out of
stress.
bread, but it's fine. I'm
Yeah.
just going to do the
Don't
dance
worry.
and get on with it.
Yeah, I'll get crumpets. It's fine. Don't worry. Who has been instrumental in your journey, and who would be your dream collab?
The big question.
Yes.
Who's been instrumental in my journey? Well, I'd probably say one of the most important people. Have you heard of Blue Martin before? Yeah, he's like, if you don't know, he is like an drum and bass artist, basically jungle artist, DJ and producer that was like that started releasing, I think, in the 90s, and he basically used to be my boss. Yeah, so when I was working at a booking agency, he was my boss, and he is literally like, he just, I don't know what, sweats wisdom. He literally is just so, he just knows everything. And he taught me all about jungle and all about the roots, which is obviously so important, and taught me how to produce in a way. And he also taught me just to like, try not to overthink things, because no one really knows what the hell they're doing. They're just winging it, really.
Always.
Even if they pretend they do.
Confidence.
It's just confidence. And it's like, again, in this kind of day and age, you look at people and you go, how did they do that? And they're literally just winging it.
Yeah.
They're literally just
Honestly. And you're good at, but yeah, if you walk in a room, we've seen videos of lads that have put high vis on and walked through a festival and they haven't got a ticket.
Yes.
If you walk like you know you're like you've about to go to the medical tent for something because you're working, they ain't gonna question it.
No one's going to question
No
you.
one.
Like, it's true. And I always used to go up to him and flusters like, I can't make a loop, I can't make a bass, I'm not good enough. And he's like, no one actually like cares. Like, chill out.
Yeah.
Like, just enjoy it. Like, why are you doing it? Like, just you'll work it out.
Yeah.
Just that relaxed approach has really carried me on, I guess.
So, what would you say to your 18-year-old self?
Chill the hell out, girl.
Sit down.
It's not a big deal.
Have a Kit Kat, please.
Yeah.
Take a break.
Well, I do think, like, in this little work, like, especially drum and bass bubble, but I think in anyone's career bubble, you can really forget that it really doesn't matter. Yeah. Like, obviously things do matter and like how you do it well at work, but it's not worth getting your knickers in a twist
in
the grand scheme of things. And I think that's just really important to remember.
100%.
I don't know.
Your dream collab?
I'd say, well, it's obviously got to be Chase and Status because they are just the goats.
I mean, when that happens, because I'm just going to actively put out into the universe.
In my dreams.
In your dreams?
Yeah, they're just ridiculous. They are gods in my eyes.
They've got a couple of bangers out. They've been
just a few, I'd say.
They've been around the block a few times, haven't they? They've done a number. Well, that'll just putting it out there because it's going to go onto the internet. They might even see it. This could be a way to path the beautiful music, the beautiful studio, the All Grace. You never know.
You never know.
You never say never.
Girl can dream.
Exactly.
But yeah.
So what tracks are currently in your rotation? What are you listening to?
I might need to.
Yeah, have a look at the old playlist.
I have a really bad memory with what things are called. Okay, what's in the old loop of tunage? I'd say, have you heard of, so we're talking drum and bass right now. It's the Adam F. brand new funk Blade Runner remix. It's kind of like...
We'll play it.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Technology is so great. All in the edit. Thank you to our producer, Tom Shanks.
Go on, something.
There we go. Thank you.
But yeah, that's just a staple in the sets. Yeah. Everyone always goes a bit wild to that one. And it's nice because it's like a jungly tune, so...
We do have a little bit of jungle.
I'm playing a lot of Dillinger at the moment.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, there's
another goat. But he... I think what I love about his tunes is you can literally mix them with anything. Like
anything.
Any new stuff, and that's what's quite fun. Yeah, like Twist 'Em Out, Thugged Out Bitch, Ain't Too Loud, been playing them a lot. And then, I don't really know. Oh my God, have you heard that Benny L tune called Shadow?
I was listening to it this morning. We were playing some Lens anthems, and I was like, "We'll play just to psych us up for the day." And yeah, there was a few of his tracks on there.
This one's wild. Like, I've never heard anything like it before, but it's really good.
Learning to produce, when you listen to a track, get a whole new appreciation.
I know.
Appreciation. So you've been producing, like we said, we dropped it earlier, top 5, number 5 little track in our charts at the moment.
Yeah.
Processes wise, you worked with a few amazing people.
Yeah.
Do you will it be like you just jump in the studio? How would it start? The foundations for you.
Well, like, how do you get in conversation, or what happens in the studio?
You sit in you're walking in, Chasing States there. You're like, hi guys.
I pass out on the floor.
Hi Sol, how you doing? what are you up to? Yeah, after we revived you from passing out. A little bit like, I don't know, ginger to bring you back. I don't know if that brings people back.
I guess everyone has their different ways of working, which is what you've learned when you start going in sessions, and it can be really scary because, especially when someone's like really well-known artist, and you're like, it's little old me, hi, you're right.
Coming in.
Feel a bit shy, but I think like you've got to remember, like, they want to work with you too, and again, just like enjoy it. And a lot of these sessions, a lot of things don't come out of it, so just whatever. I'd say what usually happens, you talk about what sort of thing you want to make.
Yeah.
Maybe go through some samples or some like sketches that either of you have written or like to trigger some ideas
Sure.
and just kind of go from there, really.
Yeah, nice.
And then sometimes one of the artists will just take control, and then the other one just kind of like talks, or you both do it together. Depends if you both work on the same program.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
So
yeah,
that
yeah.
also is another thing.
That it's also a little bit nice when you both work all on the same software.
Yeah.
Isn't it? You're like, oh, we all know the same.
Also,
the
it's
same
so
lingo.
much easier when you both have a Mac because you can just airdrop stuff.
Oh, the
I
simplicities
know.
of just sending something over
Yeah.
does make your day. But let's talk about lineups and 2024.
Yeah.
Can you pick a couple of moments, highlights that were 2024 for you?
I mean, probably number one was Boomtown.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was in the crowd.
Oh yeah, you
I was in the crowd.
That was like the biggest dream come true ever. Because I grew up.
It was a sea
there.
of people.
Yeah.
It was a sea of people. It was like DJ Z played on the Saturday, 4am crew as well.
Yeah.
And you turn around, you just couldn't see. And
It's
same
wild.
again.
It's actually wild.
Brilliant venue.
Yeah, and the sound's really good, I think.
Sound is phenomenal.
Which is quite rare for a stage that big.
Yes. The whole
yeah.
festival site, I'd say, though, it's all, you can be at Origin and it wasn't impacting anyone else.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, it was, which just happens a lot, especially some festivals that are smaller. They're all on top of each other, so the sound's a bit...
Can have a little sound clash, can't you?
Sound clash, yeah.
Yeah. So that's not always good. But yeah, that was amazing. I literally was terrified when I first got up on the stage.
Big stage.
You're like, what?
It's a big stage.
But yeah, once you get going, you're all right.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, that was definitely number one, I think.
Yeah.
What else was good? Yeah, oh my God, why can't I think on the top of my head? Glastonbury, again, amazing.
That's end of June, isn't it?
I think it was just a really good year as well. The weather was perfect.
You did the whole time, didn't you? You went with, you had a nice time and enjoyed yourself.
You know what I did have to do? I had to leave on the Saturday to go and play in Margate. And
Not worried about Henry thing.
Oh my God. I think I'd got into bed at like 4. And then I had to walk with my little backpack straight out my tent, like so thirsty, like...
Oh, no.
Put my backpack on, like went and washed my face and just like trudged up. No one was awake. And then I felt so sick, got in a taxi. Luckily, not taxi, luckily a guy drove us. But it took like 5 hours to get there.
Was that the worried about Henry at Margate? Yeah. Oh,
mama.
Oh,
it was a vibe, that thing, luckily.
Weather was great.
Yeah. The gig was
better.
amazing. And then after that, it was fine. And we were drinking in the car on the way back. But that was a rough one.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That always is. You've travelled loads. You were at hospitality on the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
Croatia.
great. Oh my God, Croatia's always amazing.
Croatia's gorgeous as well, isn't it?
Always incredible.
The venue's great as well. The venue's great.
So, it's just so beautiful. And the sea, it's crystal clear blue sea. And it's just, Tisno's just really cute. It's just like a nice small area and like going between each stage is literally like 2-minute walk.
Yeah. And that, which is so nice compared to Glastonbury.
Yeah.
Where it's 55 miles, it feels like.
Yeah, literally.
Like we've got shout out to the House of Dinosaur crew. They go around they carry everything you can imagine and they walk around Glastonbury and they've got like a bell. You can press the bell and be like, I need a plaster, and they'll give you a plaster. They'll be like, I need a feather boa, and they'll go, here's a feather boa. Just silly things, and that's whilst also walking 1,000,000 miles.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But we love to see it. It's always good fun.
We do,
isn't
yeah.
It? Let's talk about lineups. And if you were like, right, I'm doing a lens all night long, need a couple of warm ups. Who's warming you up?
Who I really, really rate is a producer called Napes.
Napes.
Yeah, he makes a lot of like grime / jungle-esque tunes.
That's it.
Really, really cool. His sound is very like unique. So, yep, I'd say him. Also really like a guy called Chesko. I think how you say Chesko or Sesko. He's like part of the 1985 crew. He makes also a lot of 140 and stuff.
Yeah,
really cool shit.
140 is really tickling the buttons at the moment. 138.
138.
I like a 138.
Take it down too.
I like a because I'm a sucker for girls don't sing.
Yes, the energy here.
The girls.
Yeah, they're a great party starter, aren't they?
Oh my goodness,
Such a vibe.
And there's loads of them. So if one of them are poorly, calling sick, they're like, it's all right.
That's a dream.
They're like, it's all right. Don't worry about it.
It's a dream.
3 of us will go. You will have a nice time.
Yeah.
It is. They're doing. There's a lot of females on the scene right now. Like A Little Sound. We were ADE in October.
Yeah.
And that was wonderful. And we saw Little Sound. We went to Rampage International.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
Wilkinson.
I've never been to that. It looks absolutely mind-blowingly big.
The production was crazy. But the crowd were lovely.
Yeah.
All the staff were amazing. I've not seen Wilkinson do a set in forever.
Yeah.
And that
He's
was
always
so nice.
go down a
He's
treat.
busy.
Yeah.
He's everywhere. Everyone's everywhere. Have you had a spa day yet?
I have not, but I've got one booked in. I listened to you.
You got it booked in. There we go,
Got it
guys.
booked in, girl.
If you can, one thing for anyone's mental health, if you can treat yourself to a spa day.
Yeah. And you know when
Absolutely.
I booked it in on a Sunday on the way back from Warehouse Project.
You've just done a wonderful thing.
I know. I'm going to be like, I love you, Ellen.
There's a girl I know. She did hospitality on the beach, not this year, last year, or like 2023, I believe, and had a spa week
Oh.
after.
Oh.
I was like, that's
she
incredible.
must have felt unreal.
Yeah. Incredible. So yeah, after Warehouse Project, I'm going to say it,
Yeah.
other than Coco's in Camden, I think it's the best venue in the UK.
Really?
In terms of size and sound.
Yeah, you know what? I am on your wavelength there.
Sasha Lauder's, he's doing a little while. And also he's doing amazing things for like the nighttime community and for everyone, really.
Yeah.
But it used to be an old post office sorting house, gaff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Royal
It's
Mail.
amazing.
And now there's raves.
It is honestly so. I used to go to them all the time before I DJ'd.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the lineups are always like top notch as well.
Incredible lineups.
Yeah.
One where you're like, I actually wouldn't mind spending 40, 50 quid.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's insane. I saw Blessed Madonna, actually, she did a Jolene edit, and that was just incredible.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen a video of that. Yeah, I never go home after my set at Warehouse Project.
It's too good to miss.
Impossible.
It's too good to miss. And then Concord is my favourite.
Yeah. Is that's the like 360 one, isn't it? Yeah.
What would you say to all your ravers, all your fans, for having a bad day? If you're having a day, you're like, they can't be bothered anymore. What would you say to yourself? What would you say to the people? Make yourself
Do the
laugh.
happy dance.
Do that.
But I would say,
Makes sense.
do the happy dance, or just stop. Just stop what you're doing and just be like, deep breath. Okay, let's start again.
There we go.
It's all going to be all right.
Always going to be all right. Even no matter how bad it is,
Yeah.
just take a second.
And also just like call one of your mates. That's what I do.
Yeah. Honestly, our friends are therapists unofficially.
It is. I don't care how annoying I can be calling them all the time. It helps.
I had the wonderful pleasure of meeting your gorgeous friends
Yeah.
when we were at Snowbox
Nutty
Festival. Nutty friends, that's why we all got on. Emma, I love you. And for me, we were side of stage and she had this, I think she made it herself. The crop top with lens on it.
Diamante.
I was like, oh my God, this is so good. And she was so proud. And I was like, you look fucking sick. You look so good. But yeah, Snowbox was wonderful. Snowbox 2025 is going to be happening. And we're going to have a lovely time.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're going to wrap things up. You're off to a lovely little event this evening, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm going to go drink some free rum, I think.
Thursday is always the new Friday.
It is.
So 2025, Snowbox.
Snowbox,
See
I'm
you
there.
That's going to be wonderful. Got anything else going on in the distant future? That you're allowed to say, of course.
I've got a tour in New Zealand doing festivals over Christmas, Boxing Day.
Beautiful.
Boxing Day, yeah. So that'll be a vibe.
There we are.
And then maybe a cheeky tune in January dropping.
So much for coming and having
Thank
a chat
you for
today.
having me.
Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week.
Always.
We'll call it a day here.
Yeah.
And I'll see you very, very soon.
Woo!
There
Thanks
we
for
go.
having me.
You've been listening to DiscoBrain Talks, a pre-recorded podcast. Hosted and voiced by Jade Clare. Produced and edited by Jade Clare and Tom Shanks. Our first episode, featuring the amazing Lens, was incredible. Thank you so much for coming on the pod. This was all possible, your support. Music created by Tom Shanks and Oetna. DiscoBrain Talks is a For Your Mind production. Thanks for listening.